begin with Mortala. Mortala is a human necromancer, chaotic neutral. With a 94 roll, so I have 18 charisma, 18 wisdom, 18 intelligence, 14 constitution, 14 dexterity, and 12 strength. She knows Chill Touch, Find Familiar, and Larlock's Minor Drain, and is proficient with a dart. Let's go. I think we will be doing normal difficulty. Let's go for it. Get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go up here and talk to this lady who has lost something. There. Oh, hello! Why, hey, have you seen my copy of the History of Halruah anywhere? You know how I can't stand the constant shuffling of arthritic feet up in the library, so I thought I'd get a bit of fresh air just east of here, and... oh, I hate being so absent-minded. Please, if you find it, I really do need it back. Okie dokie. Well, let's also go in here. We'll talk to Firebead over here.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Ah, yes, I'm back within the hallowed halls of Candlekeep. With this iron crisis upon us, the trip from Baragust was more hazardous than I care to relate. You're Garion's ward, aren't you? My, you have come alone into your own, if you would permit an old man jealous of youth to say so. I left an identify scroll with Tethril in the inner grounds. You should be done examining it by now. Could you fetch it for me? I'd be grateful. Sure.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Well, hello there, young one. Come to visit your old pal Winthrop, have ye? Don't forget the 10,000 gold piece book entrance fee. You are always the big kidder, Winthrop. That gets funnier nearly every time I hear it. Well, perhaps not quite so often. Oh, just having a bit of fun with you, my friend. Them monks be walking around with poles in their nethers, but you know you're always welcome here in my sight. Gorion did well by you, he did. So is there anything I can do for you? Some drinks, a room to sleep, or anything to buy? Sure, what you got? Got any darts? I assume these will go in my... oh, so they don't count as... ah, well, I'll just have that for now. Sure. Let's have a look around. Got anything in here worth stealing? Nice dagger. I don't get that. That's locked. Why do you lock things? You know I need to get into them to see what's available for me. Let's see in here. Ah yes, my 4 gold pieces. I forgot I left it there. Oh, I forgot I locked that. Oh well. Oh, another one I locked. Oh well. Oh, that's locked too. Wow, everybody's locking their stuff. Almost like they have a problem with thieves or something. Ah, well. Now I'm going to start out as a necromancer and eventually dual class into priest, because I've heard that priests actually have more necromancy spells than necromancers do, which is a little silly, but since that's how it is, that's what we'll do. Pixels.
What do you need?
Lydia left one of her books in here again. It's in the hay, there, beside the cow. If you could run it over to her and then come back, I've got plans for you. I've got plans for you, I have. I have. My book. Oh, you remind me of Gorion when you grin like that. You must be a very special child. Here, have a gem. Yeah, let's go in here.
Hello?
Alright, fine. Oh, there's a man in there. He's evil.
By Moradin's hammer!
Yeah, I'll clean the rats out. There we go. Nice. Can actually claw. Interesting. We have a kitty now, yay! How long does the cat last? I already did it. What are you talking about? Aren't they all dead? Oh, there's still one there. There we go. Now I've got my 5 gold. How long does my familiar last? Oh, so it depends on your alignment? That's kind of weird. So my familiar is not going to be anything more powerful than a cat, it's just going to be a cat. Interesting. That's okay. Having a cat is pretty cool. Okay.
Our rules are very strict.
Yeah. Give me some training. Alright. Let's go. Oh, not here. I'm trying to talk to
No,
you.
excuse me, but I'm late for my classes.
Yeah.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Sure, give me a potion, thanks. Alright. Let's get out of here. Check this chest that's apparently nothing. Let's go in here. Alright, let's do this. I'm just gonna kind of watch them fight. I guess I'll throw. Yeah. Oh, there's more. Yeah, I've had enough. Okay, let's go over this way. Check this barrel. And this. And in here.
I have a blade with your name on it.
Oops. What business is it of yours? Yeah, good kitty. I think the cat managed to kill him. Now that's a good cat.
Something on your mind?
I heard shouting, Mortala. Are you alright? He's dead, whoever he was. He lunged at me with a knife. Oh, Karen, what is happening to this place? It's not this place, it's you. You're the problem. You need to get the F out of here. Okay, he didn't say it quite like that.
I should have joined the army.
Ugh, what a mead-filled night. That hull is just too much. Poor Sap had to go man the gate this morning, too. I don't know how he does it. What can I do for you? Yeah, it would explain why he forgot to put his sword on this morning. He sent me to fetch it for him. Sure, sure. It would be in the chest over on the right wall. Do you have anything for me to do? Yeah, you could get me crossbow bolts. Thank you. What do you know? It's the only one that's by itself. Alright. I like how when the familiar exits, I just automatically exit. I don't have to be there. We need the identify scroll so we can go back in there and hand that in. Where is he? Where's Tethratil?
Greetings,
There he
young
is.
one.
Tethratil, Firebreed has sent you to me, hasn't he? Very well, return the scroll to him, but then you must hurry and speak with Gryan. Yeah. I'll speak with him in my own time. Don't tell me what to do, old man. I'm a necromancer, and I have a badass kitty for a companion. Firebead, here's your scroll. I'm glad to see that age has not hardened your heart towards an old man such as myself. I'll take all your identify scrolls. I have a great use for those type of scrolls. Here, allow me to cast a little spell on you. It will protect you from any evil that you might meet tonight. Wink, wink. Thanks. Can't imagine what you're talking about. Got any bolts? Got any crossbow bolts? Where are your crossbow bolts? Thank you. Okay, so the familiar has to go first in order for that to work, apparently. Come on, let's go through the door. Hey, Fuller. There you go. Oh, he gave me a dagger too. Cool. Thank you. I probably should have gone with the dagger for my main weapon, but I went with darts, because it said that that was a good idea for mages, even though it was a stupid choice. I'm going to embrace it, though. Let's see. give you your weapon. There you go. Thank you. Heh, you're a wonder you are. Stick with me and we'll go far. Well, stick with me and we'll probably never leave the walls of Candlekeep, will we?
Hey, it's me, Emmoen.
Oh, I'm afraid I can't chat today, Emmoen. My father wishes to prepare me for a journey. I'll ask if you can go with us.
Oh, my child, I am glad I have found you.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Hey,
Listen
what about my
carefully.
cat?
If we ever become separated, it is imperative that you make your way to the Friendly Arm Inn. There you will meet Khalid and Jahira. They have long been my friends, and you can trust them. Let's hurry, child. The night can only get worse, so we must find shelter soon. Don't worry. I will explain everything as soon as there is time.
Okay. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to explain.
Wait, there is something wrong. We are in an ambush. Prepare yourself.
You're perceptive for an old man. You know why I'm here. Hand over your ward and no one will be hurt. If you resist, it shall be a waste of your life.
Alright.
You're a fool if you believe I would trust your benevolence. Step aside and you and your lackeys will be unhurt.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, old man.
Get out of here!
Get him! Yeah. How could you have known? Gorion did not even tell me. I read the letter. Alright.
Montalon, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
Hold, Montaran. This young wayfarer is in need. Someone has set about thee, stranger, and you have barely escaped with your life. Aye, Zar. Looks to have been roughed up quite well. Indeed, I can offer you healing potions if you wish, as a token of goodwill. Sure. Nothing to fear from these simple potions, and I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. Just like all good people. I am not a good person. I am a neutral person. Perhaps as payment you would go with us to Nashkel. It is a troubled area, and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumors surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage, specifically where to lay blame in the matter. You would be useful, though. I'll not hold you to it. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gastkill, I believe. Your conscience be your guide. Yes, shut up. There's little else for me to do. No, I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Perhaps you will go with me? We've precious little time, but it is best to travel accompanied. I will go with you. You owe us for our time, though. No, I don't. Not even a little bit.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
It's been nigh unto a 10 days since I've seen a soul walking this road, and I've been without decent conversation ever since. Travelling nowadays appears to be the domain of either the desperate or the deranged. If thou wouldst pardon my intrusion, may I inquire which pertains to thee? Not to imply anything, but how do you measure up to your own standards? Pestering strangers about their mental state doesn't seem all that well adjusted to me. Point well taken, and thou hast answered my query most adequately. I shall think of thee as determined instead. I shall trouble thee no more, as thou art more than capable of the task at hand. North is the Friendly Arm Inn, where I am certain thou shalt find trustworthy friends waiting. I have said too much and taken too much time from thee. Fare thee well. Your first initial wouldn't be an E, would it? Are you the one who wrote the letter to Grian? He was a little odd. Safe at last. Tis but a commoner. We've no need to speak to someone of your ilk. Of your ilk.
Hi, friend.
You're not my friend? Looking for a place to rest? Never heard of it. And now I'm gonna kill you. Come on. Yeah, it didn't work so well, did it? Didn't work too well. Alright, you guys. Come on.
Hey,
I
friend.
am well aware.
Good to meet a fine sod such as yourself.
Let's, You can't save it this time. Shut up. I can't stand the way the roads are cut off these days. Me uncle's in Baldur's Gate and I can't get there to see him. What does your uncle do? He's a mage and a crotchety old one at that. Goes by the name of Ragefast. Though as kids we always called him Grumpleskin. Ha! If he ever caught us at it, he'd cast barkskin on us so we'd wander around all brown-skinned and green-haired and funny-looking for a few hours. Alright.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Let's have a royal rest. Done. Good, good. What you got on the shelf? The cook.
Yes?
Hey, you stairs out of my kitchen. You'll mess up my art. Someday I's gonna cook for the Duke himself. Bet you there's less fistfights in the palace so you can enjoy a meal from start to finish. Yeah, you're probably right about that, I guess.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
Hey, I've got an infestation of poisonous spiders in my cellar in Baragust. Bentley said I could stay here until they move on, but I hate to impose. You'll know the house when you see it. It's just to the west of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Here, take these potions with you. They're antidotes against the poison. Keep whatever you don't use, and I'll give you an extra 120 gold pieces if you bring back my husband's old boots that he keeps down there. If you bring back one of their bodies and my old bottle of wine as well, I might toss in a little something extra, too. Alright. Oh, there they are. I walked right by him.
I need some ale.
Calm yourself, dear. We must proceed carefully.
Something about you is familiar, child. Your manner reminds me of a sage I know, but by the name of Grian. It is almost a slight on him, but I see it too. Jahira, mind your manners. This is the child that Grian wrote of so often. We are old friends of your adopted father. He is not with you? I must assume the worst. He would not permit his only child to wander without his accompaniment. If he has passed, we share your loss. Gorion often said he worried for your safety, even at the expense of his own. He also wished that Khalid and I would become your guardians if you should ever meet an untimely end. However, you are much older now, and the choice of your companions should be your own. We could travel with you until you get settled, help you find your lot in life. It would be a fitting last service to Gorion, though we should first go to Nashkel. Khalid and I look into local concerns, and there are rumors of strange things happening at the mines. No doubt you have heard of the iron shortage? You would do well to help us. It affects everyone, including you. We are to meet the mayor of the town, Baron Gastkill. I'm already going to Nashkel. My current companions wish to visit there as well. Indeed? Interesting. In that case, I think we should definitely travel as one. You can never be too careful about the dangers of the open road, wherever they may spring from.
I need some ale.
Yep. Let's go.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yes, I know. I am well aware. There we go. Down to Baragost.
What do you need?
Nothing from you. That's Feldepost's, so hers must be... this one?
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
Oh, it's Firebead again. He just happens to be here. Ah, your old Gorion's ward, the lonely kid of Candlekeep. Of course, I heard about the loss of Gorion, and I must give you my deepest condolences. I hope since you've left Candlekeep you've kept up on your reading. Oh, the world of books. I have heard that a new copy of that wondrous tome, The History of the Fateful Coin, can be had for a pretty penny in one of the stores around here. If you'd be so kind as to buy it for an old man like myself, I'd gladly reimburse you. I'd even give you a little bonus to help in your travels. It must be so hard with Gorion gone. How is it Firebead got here ahead of me?
Hello there. I have a pretty proposal for you.
I have a proposal for you. I have heard that you're an excellent group of warriors. How would you like a well-paying job as bodyguards for my mistress? We're always looking out for money. We're always on the lookout for money. Tell us more. I work for Silk Rosina. She's the most skilled musician and actor along the Sword Coast. In fact, she's to play at the Ducal Palace before the month's done. She's been having some problems of late. Some thugs have been hired by Feldepost to hurt her bad because she didn't perform at his inn when she was supposed to. You can't blame her for not showing up, but with a villain like Feldepost running the place, she needs mercenaries to protect her until she's ready to go to Baldur's Gate. She's willing to pay out about 300 gold. What do you say? Sounds fair. You made a good decision. Now just meet me outside the Red Chief Inn. You're not gonna... You said meet me outside the Red Inn, not go there with me right now. What if I just don't want to do that right now? What if I want to go to Feldepost's Inn and see what's up there, huh? What if I want to go there first?
Here now, get out. I don't like your typing here.
Yeah.
You tell him, Marl.
Let's have a talk with Marl. Hey, I told you to get lost. Ain't no room for your troublemaking strangers. Oh, no need to get bent out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. Hey, I take whatever shape I want. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out, consorting with God knows what, and dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that? Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure, you upset the balance of nature, you flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun, goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass for it. Hold on, everybody goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the Fates deal. He was a good boy till your kind came through town. Filled his head with nonsense, they did, and because of it he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out of your hide? If you knew him like you think, then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone anyway. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. "'Tain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down. Maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted to be an adventurer." "That's what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folk for what couldn't be helped. That boy was a firebrand, if ever there was." "No, he was settling down. He wanted... That new plow you bought last year, he got the gold by helping clear bolds out near Olgoth's beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer, just like these folk, most likely." "Why, Shantou, why couldn't he have just stayed home?" "The realms call and you go. He sounds like a fine lad, taken too soon, but doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy a round and toast his memory with you." "'Twould be fitting, I suppose. To Canerm Nethelin, rest ye well. I would be alone a while." "Well, 'tis the calmest I've done seen him in a week. Still, best you move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods."
Do you mind? I'm off to go shopping.
"Oh, hello. You must join me for a while, I insist. When a lady offers me a drink, how can I refuse?" "You are the life of the party, you are. This all reminds me of a time when Betsy and I were still... Ooh, I'm so silly. I don't know a Betsy. Tee-hee-hee. Ooh. Duncan?"
Hey, don't click me! I don't want any trouble!
"I don't think my friend Marl likes you. It'd probably be wise if you left." "Dude, I just consoled him and made him feel better. He's probably doing a lot better because of me." Clunk, clunk, clunk. Where was, my buddy's house? Is that this one? I think it was. "Ah, you are generous to an old man, so I will be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. It's a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get a sense you may enjoy it nonetheless."
Good on you if you saved the day.
Scroll case. This sturdy container allows dozens of scrolls to be placed in it, safe from exposure to fire, rain, or lightning, common hazards faced by any adventuring wizard. Cool. History of the Dead 3. Knucklebones, Skull Bowling, and the Empty Throne. In ages past there was but one god of strife, death, and the dead, and he was known as Jurgel, lord of the end of everything. Jurgel fomented and fed on the discord among mortals and powers alike. When beings slew each other in their quest for power or in their hatred, he welcomed them into his shadowy kingdom of eternal gloom. As all things died, everything came to him eventually, and over time he built his power into a kingdom unchallenged by any other god. Eventually, however, he grew tired of his duties, for he knew them too well. Without challenge there is nothing, and in nothingness there is only gloom. In such a state, the difference between absolute power and absolute powerlessness is undetectable. During this dark era, there arose three powerful mortals, Bane, Baal, and Merkel, who lusted after the power Jurgel wielded. The trio forged an unholy pact, agreeing that they would dare to seek such ultimate power or die in the attempt. Over the length and breadth of the realms they strode, seeking powerful magic and spells and defying death at every turn. No matter what monster they confronted or what spells they braved, the three mortals emerged unscathed at every turn. Eventually the trio destroyed one of the 7 lost gods, and they each seized a portion of his divine essence for themselves. The trio then journeyed into the grey waste and sought out the castle of bone, though through armies of skeletons, legions of zombies, hordes of non-corporeal undead, and a gauntlet of liches they battled. Eventually they reached the object of their lifelong quest, the Bone Throne. "I claim this throne of evil," shouted Bane the tyrant. "I'll destroy you before you can raise a finger," threatened Bale the assassin. "And I shall imprison your essence for eternity," promised Mortala the Necromancer. Jurgel arose from his throne with a weary expression and said, "The throne is yours. I have grown weary of this empty power. Take it if you wish. I promise to serve and guide you as your seneschal until you grow comfortable with the position." Before the stunned trio could react, the Lord of the Dead continued, "Who among you shall rule?" The trio immediately fell to fighting amongst themselves while Jurgel looked on with indifference. When eventually it appeared that either they would all die of exhaustion or battle on for an eternity, the Lord of the End of Everything intervened. "After all you have sacrificed, would you come away with nothing? Why don't you divide the portfolios of the office and engage in a game of skill for them?" asked Jurgel. Bane, Bale, and Mortala considered the god's offer and agreed. Jurgel took the heads of his 3 most powerful liches and gave them to the trio so that they could compete by bowling skulls. Each mortal rolled a skull across the grey waste, having agreed that the winner would be he who bowled the farthest. Malar the Beast Lord arrived to visit Jurgel at this moment. After quickly ascertaining that the winner of the contest would get all of Jurgel's power, he chased off after the 3 skulls to make sure that the contest would be halted until he had a chance to participate for part of the prize. Bane, Bale, and Mortala again fell to fighting as it was obvious their sport was ruined, and again Jurgel intervened. "Why don't you allow Lady Luck to decide so that you don't have to share with the beast?" The trio agreed, and Jurgel broke off his skeletal finger bones and gave them to the players. When Malar returned from chasing the skulls, he found that the trio had just finished a game of knucklebones. Bane cried out triumphantly, "As winner I choose to rule for all eternity as the ultimate tyrant. I can induce hatred and strife at my whim, and all will bow before me while in my kingdom." Mortala, who had won 2nd place, declared, "But I choose the dead, and by doing so I truly win, because all you are, lord over Bane, will eventually be mine. All things must die, even gods." Bale, who finished 3rd, demurred, "I choose death, and it is by my hand that all of you rule Lord Bane. It is by my hand that all that you rule, Lord Bane, will eventually pass to Lord Mortala. Both of you must pay honor to me and obey my wishes, since I can destroy your kingdom, Bane. By murdering your subjects, I can starve your kingdom, Mortala, by staying my hand." Malar growled in frustration, but could do nothing, and yet again only the beasts were left to him. And Jurgel smiled, for he had been delivered. Interesting. And I'm a necromancer, so it's perfect for me.
Goody goodies make me sick.
I need to get some of that unlimited power. Come on. Kill it off.
No! No!
Come on, kill it off. There you go. Wasn't I supposed to pick up one of the bodies of the spiders too? Ah yes, there we go. Good, good. Well, let's go to the inn and rest. since we've clearly earned it just from fighting spiders. Albeit gigantic spiders, but still. Definitely need to rent a room. Okay, everybody's all healed up. Good. Save again.
Greetings, mercenaries. I am Silky, thespian extraordinaire.
You look as if you're worth paying a little extra. What did my little helper offer you? I offered them 300 gold, just like you told me. I'll raise your wage to 400. Well then, I assume Garrick has explained what your duties are? Whatever you do, don't speak to them. One of them is a mage whose mystic words can sway even the most wise of men. Here they are now, Feldapost's thugs. Strike them when I tell you. Greetings, Silk. We're here as you've asked, and we have the... Don't try to threaten me. I won't be easy prey for you to beat on. I've brought friends. What are you talking about? We're here with the gems that... Shut up. There'll be no weaseling out of this one. Strike now. Kill them all. Stop this madness. We won't murder those who are obviously innocent men. Our deal is off. In any case, you're probably too cowardly to be any good in a fight. I'll deal with them myself after I deal with you. Mm-hmm.
Death be in me. Weaker. If I no get help, I'll need a healer as soon as possible.
Okay, we all survived that. You guys alright?
Hello there.
We thank you for stopping the evil witch before she killed us. Here, take this as a token of our appreciation. Now why would you drop that on the ground? There's no way you can't carry a gem. There's no world in which you have too much stuff for that. So, Garrick. Silky's dead. I guess she had it coming. You can't be evil like her and expect to get away with it. I'm out of a job now. Would it be too much to ask if I could join up with you? We don't need anyone else right now. And he's like, fine, I guess I'll leave. Oh, now we need to heal again. Let's go to the Burning Wizard. That sounds like a fun place.
You want some whiskey?
What services do you offer? Oh, that's not what I was hoping for. Let's save. And talk to this sketchy dude over here.
I wish I had my old tobacco pipe.
What is a thief to do, huh? You invest in some boots of stealth, you set up shop in the Badlands to the south of Baragost, and then wham! Along comes a tribe of hobgoblins, and they tear the boots right off your feet. Damn blasted bullies is what they are. I'd pay 100 gold to whoever can get them back to me, I will. Oh look, it's Drizzt Do'Urden. This is what happens when you attack someone, when you take somebody's stuff.
I really must get proper treatment for my wounds.
Let's go ahead and take back our gold. Thank you. Let's see, who can buy stuff? Somebody must be able to buy stuff here. Surely there's a shop somewhere around here. And let's work our way south. Damn, Nashkel's all the way over there. Sure, travel there. Alright, what's up with this kid? Well, we are coming to the end of the video. This adventure is just getting started. We're just beginning to grow in power. So hopefully soon we can level and level and level again until we're able to dual class into cleric. Until next time, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and have a good day. Bye-bye.